Hey guys, it's Al with techmadeezy, and this is the brand new EcoFlow Wave 3. Now, although the box says portable air conditioner, this actually is a portable heater, and they have a dehumidifier function now. This has a stronger air conditioner, a stronger heater, and the battery technology finally improved and will last you a long time. Now, in this video, we're going to be doing an unboxing. We're going to be doing a very good close look. We're going to review the top 6 features. And if you're thinking about getting the Wave 2, we're going to be comparing the specs from the Wave 2 to the Wave 3. So why don't we go ahead and get this party started. All right, before we get started, this is what we're going to be covering as we announced in the beginning of the video. We are going to do an unboxing. We're going to take a real good close look. We're going to go over the top 6 features of the brand new Wave 3. And then we're going to compare the 2 versus the 3. And we're going to compare everything. So let's check that out. Let's now cover the top 6 new features of the Wave 3. Starting with number 1, a colder air conditioner. This is the coldest air conditioner of any EcoFlow Wave, and I will give you the details in the specs later on. Number 2, you're getting a hotter heater. Number 3, you're getting much quicker cooling and heating, so you don't have to wait long. Number 4, you're getting a brand new dehumidifier function, never before. Number 5, you're finally getting some redesigned ducts, and these are insulated. I'm going to show you them. And number 6, you're getting a huge upgrade. You're now getting an LFP battery with 4,000 cycles. Let's go ahead and check this out. Let's get it unboxed. Let's go ahead and get this unboxed. And there you go. You've got the heater, air conditioner, you've got your battery, and you've got all of the stuff that you need. Now, this is assuming that you buy this with the add-on battery. You can buy this without the add-on battery, and you can plug it into a AC outlet, or you can actually use many of the Delta power stations, by the way. So here are the accessories that come with the air conditioner, heater, and also the battery. So starting in the left-hand corner, here's your insulated exhaust ducts. Now, these have been improved, folks. So this is an actual improvement. They've actually insulated these. So that's number 1. So they're made really well. You can see there, that's the duct size template. If you're going to take a van or a truck or whatever, and you want to basically make sure that, you get the duct size correctly, that's included. To the right, you've got your exhaust duct adapters. You've got your A, B, and your C. Depending on how you're going to set this up, your drainage pipe, by the way, that's that here. This is the AC cord. And then if you're going to use the AC cord and keep it connected, here's the winder. You just connect this to the side of the unit, and then you can wrap the cord around it. Obviously, you do get a user manual. And then if you get the battery, you get the cable that connects from the battery to the main unit. You get a car charging cable, and you get a manual. So that's the accessories that are included. So putting the battery on is not that bad. You take the Wave 3, you place it on top of the battery, and then all you do is slide it forward. It'll lock in place. Your release is right down there. To release the unit, all you do is push down on this and push back on the unit. Now, as we look at the side of the unit, I want to show you something. So they removed solar from the actual unit, and they actually put it down here on the battery. Check that out. You now have an XT60i, and this can handle 400 watts of solar. Don't forget, later on we're going to be comparing the specs to the Wave 2, and that's where you'll get the detailed specs for the Wave 3. But last thing you need to do is just take this adapter and connect it from the bottom and the top of the unit. Now I'm doing this with one hand, so bear with me. But now it'll take the power from the battery and actually power up the Wave 3. Let's go ahead and put the duck adapters on. We'll start with the big one on the back. So this basically is going to go where the logo is. As long as you have it centered, you push it here and then you press this button. And let me show you the button, by the way. So you see this? This is going to be your release, allowing you to also install it. So again, just up, push this in. You're done there. Let's go ahead and do the top one. The top one, pretty much, if you have it centered, what you're going to do is you're going to put the back in first. And let me show you the button. So the button's here in the front, so you're not going to see it. But I'm going to put this on and lock this in place. And that's it. And now I can put my ducks on. Let's go ahead now and put these new ducts on, and let me tell you, they are drastically improved. They're insulated, which is huge, right? That's so important. Now, I don't know if this works on the Wave 2, to be honest with you, but I want you to notice the grooves. You see the grooves? It has 3 grooves that are going to match here. You got 1, 2, and 3 grooves. Now, you do need to push them in at first. So I'm going to take this, and I am going to push it in before I turn and lock it. So now it is locked. I can now pull this out. I can adjust this to where I want it to go. And that is basically the back one. Let me show you the top one. Let's do the top one again. I've got my 3 grooves. Same thing up here. All I want to do is put this on, push it in, and turn it. Now once I have it turned, I can pull this out. I can get this to where I want it to be, which is really nice. And again, taking these off, all you have to do is really unlock it, take it off. I mean, really, really nice upgrade. I'm in the backyard, and I thought I would show you how to put the drainage tube on. So this is the back of the Wave 3, and all you do is take this, open it up, real nice and easy. You take this part of the drainage tube, you put it on, and it actually fits nice and snug, by the way. So once you get it in there, you'll need this because condensation is going to happen, and obviously you want it to escape the correct way. By the way, I am charging the add-on battery via solar. These are the EcoFlow modular 125 watt bifacial, that's a lot to say, solar panels. These are 50 volt, but if you have them set up like I do, they're in parallel. So each one is a little over 3 amps. So, you know, obviously the add-on battery can handle 13 amps. And yeah, I am charging them using solar. I'm charging the add-on battery. So it's going to take a while, obviously. But I just wanted to show you, yeah, you can actually connect solar and charge the add-on battery. This next section hopefully will be helpful. We're going to compare on the left side, the Wave 2, and on the right side, Wave 3. I'm just going to go over pricing. I'm going to go over specs. I'm going to go over weight, IP rating, but I think it'll help you make your decision. Should you go with the Wave 2 or should you go with the Wave 3? Let's get started. So Wave 2 information will be on the left side, and the new Wave 3 information will be on the right side. I also want to make you aware, I do have some discount codes for techmadeezy, and they'll be in the video description. So make sure you use those. And by the way, if you use our links, you also help our channel at no additional cost to you. So let's start off with the Wave 2. Now, the Wave 2 is starting to get harder to find. MSRP is $12.99. I've seen this for around $700. Again, this is the unit itself. Now, the battery by itself is about $469. And if you want to buy the bundle with the add-on battery, MSRP is $2,198. Again, I've seen that for around $1,000. So I'll put links in the video description. Now, covering the Wave 3 unit by itself, $1,299 MSRP. It is early July. I am now seeing $899 before you use my discount code. Now, the add-on battery by itself is $649. And if you want to buy the battery and the unit, It's right now on sale, early July, $1,399 before my discount code. Now let's get into some specs. Let's jump in and talk about cooling. So cooling BTUs, the Wave 2 is 5,100 BTUs, and the Wave 3 is now 6,100 BTUs. Really nice improvement. On the heating side, on the Wave 2, it is 6,100 BTUs, and the Wave 3 is 6,800 BTUs. Now, the cooling and heating area has improved. It went from 107.6 feet to 180-foot area. So the Wave 3 can cool or heat a larger area. Now there's a new dehumidifier function, by the way, that is not on the Wave 2, but it is on the Wave 3. And another thing, if you saw earlier, the ducts that were included. The Wave 2 doesn't have insulated ducts. The Wave 3 does, and it's a huge difference. It really helps with efficiency. Now, when we talk about the add-on batteries, again, the Wave 2 is $469 and the Wave 3 is $649. These are different batteries. So the Wave 2 only works with the Wave 2 add-on battery or, of course, certain Delta power stations, but the Wave 3 works with both. So if you have a Wave 2 and you're upgrading to the Wave 3, you can use that battery on the Wave 3. But don't forget, the Wave 3 battery is a lot better. Let's talk about that. So first of all, battery capacity on the Wave 2 is 1,159 watt hours, but it's NCM lithium ion. And the Wave 3 went down a little bit. It's 1,024 watt hours, but it's LFP, lithium iron phosphate. And guess what? After 4,000 cycles, it still has 80% capacity, which is huge. Now let's talk battery runtime. So both of these batteries can run anywhere from 2 to 8 hours. It really just depends on the settings you have. Heating, cooling, high, low, eco mode, max mode. So just keep that in mind. Now battery weight's different. The Wave 2 battery is 17.2 pounds or 7.8 kilogram. The Wave 3, 21.4 pounds or 9.7 kilograms. Now, as far as IP rating, these are both IPX4, and I'll go ahead and put something on the screen so you can see what that's all about. Solar, let's talk solar. So solar's the same for both of these. Maximum of 400 watts, 11 to 60 volt, 13 amp. So it's the same for both. But one big difference, obviously, is the solar actually gets connected to the Wave 2, whereas now you can connect solar directly to the Wave 3 add-on battery. So you can charge the battery on its own. That's a nice thing. Let's talk about weight. So the Wave 2 weighs 32 pounds or 14.5 kilograms. And the Wave 3, a little heavier, 33.7 pounds or 15.3 kilograms. And as far as warranty, they both have a 2-year warranty. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching our video. I sure hope you found it helpful. And if you did, give us a thumbs up. We'd appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and put our social media up on top if you want to follow us. And you'll be able to subscribe to our channel by clicking this round Tech Made Easy logo. Guys, thank you so much and have a wonderful day.